Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Today, we have an NFC fight in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. This guy's a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. It's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line. Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And bring the tight end left.
7-yard line.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Bigsby again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stop for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go now.
Hand off here for Bigsby. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down through the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35. Working now from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
They'll work against the blitz. Taken in by Williams outright. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw it again. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing it again here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out about just shy of that 5-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. This is Wright running left. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing now off the play action. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Taking a 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Making the call himself. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 2nd and 4. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. They'll have some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints, 1st down.
Carry here for Bigsby. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Nice run. Not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Go! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger!
He's dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Again, it's Bigsby. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Kyle Pitts. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Running right. Here's Wright. This gets up past the 20. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw it. Has it downfield near the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tigers, 19 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. Oh, the Saints got to it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. In the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 32-yard line.
Running left with Bigsby. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught left side by Harris. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
They send their tight end in motion. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They put a receiver in motion left. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Kyle wide. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and net is positive yards.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Field. It's Pitts. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Working now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. He'll look to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
They're going to try to throw for it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Saints are going to have him after his second interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th in that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now it's second down.
19, Charger, 19.
Dropping back to throw. Gets it through the middle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Turn up.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard
Back to
line.
60. Back.
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Grupe sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons, offense and Kyle Williams back to the field once again. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's a give inside to right. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And set. Here we go, first down. Here's the throw. He rolls to his right. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the...
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 14, Saints 10. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and that could really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Now it's Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Dump off caught by his back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, third down. This is Loveland. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Going with Bigsby here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made by Loveland. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, New Orleans.
This is Bigsby. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Looking in the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Grupe sends it through. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
jackpot.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes the defender. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at. You throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead to 7. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
Saints 13. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On the give, it's Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They run it again with Bigsby. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they continue to trail by 8.
He was hitting from their distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He put everything he had into this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. So now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He connects downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Lane. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60, check go.
From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons lead by 15 now.
Saints 13. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Saints offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
1st First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Falling forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. They call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running from the gun here. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints first down.
Here's Etienne on first down. He's got it in the red zone. Makes it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to within one score. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons offense and Kyle Williams back to the field once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First down, play action. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing now on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons scored by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Ryland now for the extra point.
Extra
point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons lead by 15 now.
Saints 20. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints facing a 15-point deficit. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hauled in by Lane. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They're going to pass it here. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points.
42. Saints 20. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints come marching onto the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now throw to start the drive. It's caught left side by Harris. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 18.
Going to throw this from the gun.
And the Saints.
They'll look underneath here for ETN. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 21.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Saints, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Back to throw. Taken in by him. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Saints, first down. First and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. To start this drive. And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd. It's Pitts. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass play now. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 48-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And he's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive.